Hi everybody, this is Gail. Welcome to my channel. Hope everybody's having a good night tonight. Let me get my hat on. Woo-hoo! I literally have just come walking in the door this evening. I was out taking some fall color pictures for the series that I've been doing on fall colors. So that's what I was doing. It took a little longer than I thought, and yeah, so that's my excuse here. Hope y'all are having a great night. Uh, Fall is in full swing. It is here anyway. I hope you all are enjoying it wherever you are. I want to go ahead and get a couple of things here set up because several of y'all have been asking me things like, what is the fall foliage like? What is it like traveling in the mountains right now? Things like that. So that's why I've been doing the fall color report. Also, I've got a couple of websites that I want to draw your attention to that can help you find out what the fall foliage is doing where you are. So let me pull that up. There's actually some different maps and things like that. So I'm going to bring this in. Spider-Man the Hero's here. Got a new video of my new computer build on my channel. That is awesome. And do want to say hello. And welcome to you too, Peter. We're glad you're here. New computer builds are exciting. Are you going to overclock it, or do people do that anymore? I know the big thing back in the day used to be to see just how much speed we could push out of a processor and what we could do to, to put it at that maximum. So, all right. So I'm going to pull this up. Oh, and to you too, Peter. It's a little early. I'm still trying to get my mind around like Halloween. Candy, the wee service dog, is in the house. So hello, Candy. How are you? I'm glad you popped in for a minute. For a minute or an hour, we're glad to see you. So whenever you're here, it's great. Thank you very much, Candy, for your super sticker. Yay! Future doggo. We got $2. Thank you. Now, I got to tell you all, we have some freaking amazing auction items coming in. I'm going to be doing a video next week showing you all some of the auction items, but we've got a couple of things that are still coming in, which is fine. We will take auction items whenever they get here because the auction's going to run through the end of the first week of November. I'm also going to do an auction live stream with a couple of items. So when you see the video next week, and I'm showing the items, if there's something that strikes your fancy and you're not on Facebook, but you want to see it in an auction here on YouTube, why just let me know. Put a note either in the comment section or just let me know during the live stream. And I'm talking about next week's live stream when I show the auction stuff. But we just have some really amazing things coming in. Like one of them, I think I've shown you some of the wreaths that Tanya made, and she donated a glass angel, and she's really, really pretty. But we've also got like an 1800-year-old coin that's being donated, and I've got an autographed book from. Oh, my mind is went blank. Oh my gosh. This is going to hurt his feelings. Joel Osteen. He's a pastor out in Texas. So I've got one of his signed books. It's been autographed and some things like that. So really neat stuff. A couple of companies where I've done blouses and things like that and modeled for them. I've got some blouses like what I've modeled, so you guys can see those. So yeah, exciting. Oh, Peter doesn't overclock. Okay. Oh, Stellar's here. Hi, Stellar. Yep. Little over 2 months. Just a little over. It's going to be here before we know it. So yeah, so I'll be showing you some things like that next week. And it's going to be, the auction's going to be amazing. So, okay, Candy says doing deep cleaning for Wednesday's apartment building inspection. Have a great weekend. Bye. Candy, thank you. I hope that goes well for you. So good luck. What a tense time period. Building inspections are just, it's something that kind of catches at my heart, you know. So I hope that goes smoothly. And Stellar's like, some of the auction items would make good Christmas gifts. I agree. They would indeed. I think all of them would. Plus, they've got an amazing quilt. And Candy says thanks, and she says she does too. Keep us posted. So keep us posted, and definitely thanks for that super chat. Really appreciate it. And all the super chats help the Service Dog Fund. So really appreciate it there. So okay. So just a couple of things about fall. I've got a couple of websites that I wanted to show you. One, it's got this. No, I don't want that. The peak fall foliage map right here that I'm showing you. Says New England foliage, and you can click the different dates and get an idea of what the color is. Like there it is today, but what's it going to be Wednesday or on the 27th or the 24th? So you can play around with that, and that is newengland.com / I'm trying to read it here, fall / foliage / foliage map. So there's some photos for you too. So if you're up in New England, this is a good way to keep up with what the foliage looks like for you. And we've got this one, Smoky Mountain foliage map. The prediction map right here. And on this one, you can, this slider down here at the bottom, you can just slide this around and you can get an idea. So the green indicates no change, and the light yellow is minimal. And then yellow says patchy, and orange is partial, and red is near peak, which the deep red is peak, and the brown is past peak. So this is showing September 27th, but we're just going to take this. We're just going to slide it on over. There we are at the 11th of October. So you can see that by the 11th of October, that whole extreme eastern Tennessee, extreme western North Carolina, they'll be at peak around the 11th of October. So should give you an idea. Plus, I'm doing the fall color updates from different areas. Today's is processing. It's going to go live after the live stream. And I was at the border between Tennessee and Virginia and the Cherokee National Forest. So I'll have that up for you this evening. So, or tonight rather. So yeah. Let me come on back over here. And all right. Stellar, okay, talking about the auction, going back to that because that's what we're in the chat talking about. Stellar says some of the auction items would make good Christmas gifts. I do want to say I agree. There are some amazing things that I just never would have dreamed about. So yeah, if you're going to look at doing Christmas shopping, check out my auction that's going to go benefit the service dog. That's coming up next week, 16th. And he says she hopes it goes. Okay, so just kind of catch up a little bit. Candy is doing some cleaning for an apartment inspection that she's got coming up. So we're all hoping it goes really well for her. And she donated the super chat to help with service dog. So huge help. That was not nice, Peter. Is Kentucky yellow? You can't tell. Let me go back over here and pick it up. Hey, we've got the Susie channel in. Hi, Susie channel. Y'all, I love Susie's channel because it's always happy. She's always showing like candy and things like that, and it's just happy. You know, I like that. So go visit her. Hey, Hike with Mike, what's the website for the fall map predictor? The one for the Smokies is this one right here. And then the other one, get that back up here again. The other one's not coming up. Okay, and then here's the one for New England. So hopefully that'll help. But these are so useful. I mean, let's say you're not even thinking about taking a vacation, but you're going to be traveling through an area that's known for peak colors. And those areas, if you're just traveling through, tend to be crowded in the fall and tend to be more expensive. So if you can kind of shift your trip a little bit to a not peak season, those fall foliage predictors can be useful for that too. So good tools to have. Plus, obviously, if you're going to travel, they can be great for helping you plan so that you make sure you get your time pretty much on the mark. I mean, it's Mother Nature. We're not always going to line up with her perfectly. So the color may be, a little different than what the maps say, but they still give you a really good idea of what's going on. So, yeah. Let's see. Also, somebody asked me last week after the stream about fall webcams, fall foliage webcams. There are several. These don't always have a video. Most of the time, these are all static. So just want to toss that out. But there's a whole network of them, and I am getting in here where I can share these screens. Okay. All right. Now, so this one is from the Illinois Extension, and it's about the miracle of fall, is what they're calling, and it's all about fall updates and fun and color and foliage and trees, and that can help you for driving and hiking. It's got that link on there too, but it has got several cams on here. Like here's one in Massachusetts from the Blue Hill Observatory, for example, right there. And it's also linking, we were talking about the Smokies. That one can't be reached. Okay, ignore that link, bad link. But here's one in Frostburg, Maryland. You can see that right there. Of course, right now they're all looking pretty dark because we're past sunset in most places. So at least on the east, but which a lot of this does cover. But so this is one that you may enjoy. I'm going to put this also down in the description box. So you'll have that link. Hike with Mike says, looking for the Florida fall color peak. It's usually right around or after Thanksgiving when we get a wet year like we did this year. You can get some good fall color even in Florida. So that is good to keep in mind because something that happens every year is often somebody wants to go take a vacation and they have missed the fall foliage. And I've gotten emails on this legit past 2 years in a row about fall colors, which is what prompted me to do series that I've done on this channel so far this month in October. And a key thing to keep in mind is if you miss it, say in the Northeast in New England, check Tennessee, check Virginia. If you miss it there, keep going south, go on into Florida, because as Hike with Mike just pointed out, into November, you can still get color if you're in the right place. So if you're planning a vacation and you really want to go see fall color, north to south. North gets it first, south gets it a little later. Florida gets it the latest, or sometimes southern Texas, I think. And higher elevation to lower elevation. It's the way the fall colors run. So hopefully that'll help. And let's see. Use website. Right. Stellar Pepper says fall here has been pretty drab so far, but I'm glad the best is yet to come. Yep. It's all ahead of us. You know, hang on a second. I'm pulling up this other document. Okay. Yeah. And that's kind of like what I was just saying. You know, just plan. You can use your foliage. And it is helpful to know what's coming up. And that's where those foliage planners can be so helpful. Go back in up here. And these fall cams with Earth Cam, this is also a good resource, usually. Do check this out. Now, this has got several different locations. I'm looking to see if Florida is covered because I don't think I specifically pulled up anything on Florida. Let me do it this way. See if I can do a quick check. Find. Okay. So, Flag Island, Minnesota. Doesn't really have anything for Florida. I'm going to have to keep looking, though, to see if I can find something in Florida. But this Earth Cam one is one of my favorites, not just for fall foliage, but it's just nice to be out there kind of poking around. You know, I went to see the falls here in Camden, New Jersey, and Patterson, New Jersey, and they were fabulous. It's like a mini Niagara Falls. So I enjoy coming back to this webcam sometimes and just seeing it and just kind of remembering that memory. A lot of good things about webcams that, you know, we just don't even think about. So that's one that I like. So, yeah. And go back. Okay. So there you go. So whenever you're trip planning or you know, whether it's a road trip, hiking trip, even traveling into another country, check and see if there are webcams available because that can help generate little or help give you a little bit more information, I should say, as far as like what it's like, what's going on. Very useful tools, and we often overlook them when we are trip planning. So, yeah. So, I think that's got my favorites. Yeah, those are my favorites. Those are the ones I have bookmarked. So, how about you all? Do you have any other webcams or secret tips that you want to share about where we can actually see more information? If you do, toss those in down the description box, okay? In the description box. I'm sorry. In the comments in the live stream. Or if you're watching this later, in the description box then. Okay. Sorry. Ah. Okay. So what else are you all doing for fall? Are we all happy now that pumpkin everything is available? We have pumpkin spice now in all of our lattes and some of our pies, lots of fall flavorings. How are you all with that? Excited? It's kind of neat to see this kind of season. Okay, and I've got this tweet here. I am trying to read this tweet just in case it has something to do with the live stream. Because sure enough, okay, 1 second. Okay, it's from Gloria. Okay, Gloria's got company again. She says hi, but she says that she's not going to be able to make it. So that is okay. We get it, Gloria. Thanks for coming by and sending us the message. But Gloria is one of our regular guests, visitors here, and she used to come in back when I had a radio show back in the day. She hasn't been a guest yet, but I've been trying to encourage her to do that. So every once in a while, she'll send us a message saying she can't be here or whatever. So I know that some of the people who are in here right now are familiar with Gloria, so I just wanted to relay that to you all. Let's see. Oh, Stellar Piper's got logs on the fireplace. Nice. Fall evenings are great for that. But you do have to be careful, though. I'm just going to toss this out there. Try to get your logs local. Even if you go out to a friend's house or you're at a campground or whatever, leave that wood there. Purchase it if it's been kiln dried or if it's at the grocery store, or purchase it locally, because we don't want to have any problems moving around any insects that could have problems. So just as they say for parks, I want to toss out that during our fall fireplace, winter fireplace season 2, because I think there's a temptation there that if you go out camping and you're like, oh, I've got firewood left over, I'll just take this home and burn it. But yet home is 2 states away. Just leave the firewood there. Give it to the next person that's going to be at the campsite, something like that, because the next person will appreciate it, and it's keeping your home area a little bit more secure from unwanted hitchhikers in the form of creepy crawlies. So enjoy your fires. And let's see, Stellar says, I have apple cider in the fridge and maple cookies in the cabinet, and I'm shopping for a new sweater. I am so ready for fall. There you go. Atta girl. I am glad. So, well, you all, I'm just going to do this real short live stream tonight. I appreciate everybody that's come in, and I hope you guys go out and have a great week. I'm just going to keep it a little short here. It's my fault. I am fighting a migraine, and I feel this. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot off. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Thank you so much for being a part of the stream and a part of the channel. You all go out, have a blessed week, and don't forget to always #be Bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. Thanks for coming in, and I will see you on Saturday at 7 p.m. Y'all take care. Good night.